Lessons from the Sinking of Britannica. Welcome to the Financial Service Journal in our new 2-in-1 format. I'm hoping you can relax and continue to watch today's 7-minute workshop, but if you prefer to read, click on the link directly below the screen. As a result of this workshop, you will understand why Britannica had an outdated business model that couldn't work. Realize the vulnerability that you in the financial services industry are facing due to outdated business models that you may have. And be proactive in change and constantly offer relevant new solutions for your clients and prospects. In 1990, the prestigious Encyclopedia Britannica hit its all-time sales peak of $650 million. 5 years later, sales had plummeted by more than 80%. The destruction of this outstanding brand was not a set of thicker, more scholarly editions. No, the demise of Britannica came from a thin CD-ROM called Encarta, and since has been replaced by the free online encyclopedia Wikipedia. What can we in the financial service community learn from this? The answer is so obvious, but much like separating the forest from the trees, it's not always readily visible to the naked or the untrained eye. Britannica was selling for $2,000 a set. Encarta was free with new computers. Britannica's market has always been a parent who bought its product as an investment in their children's future. Those same parents were now buying computers as an investment in their children's future, and the encyclopedia came free. The upshot is that Britannica had locked itself into a product that was expensive to produce and a direct sales force that needed its commissions. The marginal cost of Britannica was $250 for production plus $500 for the salesperson's commission. In contrast, the CD-ROM encyclopedia cost $1.50 to produce. What could happen in the financial services industry that would blindside you and make you totally uncompetitive? When Britannica finally put together a CD-ROM version, it caused the sales force even greater disorientation. To generate the $500 commission, the CD-ROM alone sold for $1,000. Sales kept dropping, losses mounting, and in 1996, the company was sold for less than half of its book value. The Sinking of Britannica provides 4 important lessons for businesses. First, our own culture can blind us to the new reality. Britannica's top management assumed that because Encarta was not much more than a child's toy from the standpoint of scholarly value, that it was not to be taken seriously. Management just couldn't conceive that the definition of their industry had changed. Britannica's sales force realized that parents bought a set of encyclopedias to remove the guilt about not doing enough for their children's performance in school. Unfortunately, scholarly top management didn't want to know why their customers bought, nor were they forward-thinking enough to want to make any changes. Britannica's competitor became the personal computer, which cost about the same as their set of books. The computer now relieved the parents' guilt about giving their children the 21st century tools needed to succeed. The second lesson is that established financial services businesses are at a disadvantage because they are incumbents. They are saddled with yesterday's sales and distribution systems, bricks and mortar, brands and core competencies, all of which may be the wrong ones for today's competitive challenges. Insurgents such as Encarta and now Wikipedia have an advantage because they have no traditions or established mindset to slow down their thinking. Third, this is not just an isolated threat, but it's also an opportunity, because every incumbent under traditional business definitions is free to play the insurgent under some other definition. This shift requires real vision and an ability to let go of the past and make bold moves. Finally, this is not an isolated story. The whole game of selling encyclopedias collapsed. Sales of encyclopedias of all kinds are 1/30th of what they were in 1990. We in the financial services community must constantly reinvent ourselves or, as in this and many other cases, go the way of the dinosaur. Encarta and many other companies, for example, eBay and Amazon.com, contain lessons on the new economics of information. They demonstrate how new information technology can come out of nowhere and demolish the strongest of brands, the most focused of business models, and the most stable of industries, even the financial services industry. Say thanks for viewing, and special thanks to Charlotte-based Episode 11 for filming and The Biz Mail for delivering this workshop to you. As a recently retired 37-year veteran of the financial services industry, I know firsthand the challenges you face. Keep me in mind for any keynotes, workshops, consulting, and training programs that you may need. Call 800-239-0058 and watch your email for the next workshop the third week in September.